Okay, I guess I'm online. So welcome after a pretty long break since not November, not October. I think last time I was streaming it was September or something. Anyway, I haven't done anything with my Pomodoro app, so we can start when I finished last time. And just a quick recap what actually happened last time. Uh, so In the last episode, I've been working on Android app and some Chrome extension, like the very basic spike of the Chrome extension to be able to send notifications. There was like a single button that was calling some URL that was a Firebase function, creating a notification and sending it back to the Android app. And I was also in the Android app. You could also use the button to send URL to use the URL to create a notification. That's why I needed the networking. Back then, I was planning to on the next stream create a way in the browser extension to get those notifications, and I actually don't want to do this because well, first of all, it sounds kind of boring. I mean, I'm pretty sure it works to get some sort of notifications. I mean, it's browser extension, so connectivity with internet shouldn't be an issue. Like, it's internet browser extension, right? So you should be able to connect to the internet, and if you can, then I can establish connection with Firebase, or probably there is some JavaScript SDK for Firebase I can run within this browser extension. And if not, I can always figure out some WebSockets or even long pulling or whatever, because it's running in the browser extension, so I don't need to think that much about like background tasks or energy consumption, etc. It should still be low for whatever you use on your computer, right? And I had some findings during the time between the now and the last stream. So the sad one was even to do some proof of concept on iOS to check if the Firebase notifications will work like from the background thread or service as I think they would. I need to enroll to the Apple's developer program, and that's like $100 per year, just so I can, because the on iOS the Firebase cloud messaging, it works with the Apple's I forgot the exact name. Like Apple has its own push notification service, and Firebase cloud messaging is just talking to that service to send notifications to the Apple devices. And to use that Apple service, I need to be enrolled, and I don't really want to, at least yet, because I don't know when I will be ready with the iOS app. I still want to create Android one first to even justify if this project even is worth doing it on iOS and paying that $100 to do so. And if I create Android app, I don't know how much time it will take me, because like, okay, I'm Android developer. I can estimate stuff. I'm a developer. I have great estimation skills, but I don't know how much free time I will have to actually work on this. I can write this up in a month. It can be a year or something. So it's not worth paying $100 right now just to see that I actually won't be doing iOS this year and stuff. So that's the biggest thing, because I was planning also on spiking iOS sooner than later, but I decided not to. So I will just start from Android app, and the next finding from this week or last week is that I can use Compose. I don't know if it's Jetpack Compose also for other platforms or just Android, but this like UI framework, I can use it for Android, iOS, and desktop seamlessly. So I can create the same set of UI views, like buttons or fonts, colors, like all that, the whole theme. I can create it once and use it on all platforms, and this will save me a lot of pain of creating and then maintaining it. Of course, I still want to do like the simplest possible material design UI. Also for iOS, I think maybe with some little native for the iOS views, but still, I don't think that this particular application will have specific enough UI to actually focus that much to distinguish between Android and iOS, and I will show that in a minute why I think that. Yeah, and also Compose can probably be used to generate code for browser extension. This is a very, very maybe thing to actually say, but I think I saw some very early alpha proof of concept on GitHub that that Compose can actually generate the HTML and JavaScript to work with the UI, and that would be awesome if I can use Compose to have Android, iOS, desktop, and browser extension, because that's basically the whole UI system written in the in same language using the same values. It would be amazing, even if I can have the most basic views and theme in this same technology, and then use it with some native views. It's still worth doing, in my opinion. So anyway, plan for today is designing some wireframe for the Android app or mobile app in general, because I want exact parity of features and like what's going where between iOS and Android. And I want to start Figma project. I don't know if I will be streaming that because I'm not really familiar with Figma yet, at least. But I want to use Figma to create like a concrete design for the UI, because from Figma I can actually generate all the compose views, like modifiers of the properties. Like directly, it just creates the all the code. I can copy it to the IDE and just have exactly the same view that I designed in Figma with the same colors, etc. And that will be awesome. I will probably need to do some tutorials or a quick course, like crash course on Figma. Otherwise, I will be like a blind guy in the mist, trying to figure out how to create a simple button and then views using those components. But anyway, I want to do a wireframe today, and I'll be doing this in Excalibur. I've downloaded some predefined, let's say, elements, so I can kind of build it from blocks and figure out like what goes where and how I would like to have this app, to not waste time on that in Figma. Like Figma should be concrete design, let's say. Yeah, so that's plan for today. And I already started the drawing. I mean, it's nothing here, obviously. Okay. I don't like how it's stretched there. Okay, never mind. I also don't want that frame, but let's go 100%. And also notice something really cool in here. I don't think it's that visible, but obviously you can have like a frame or embed something from the web or have a laser pointer, so you can draw and like highlight something. But there is also text to diagram using OpenAI and wireframe to code, and I'm really curious about that one. I mean, text to diagram is pretty obvious. Prompt, what do you want to see? Okay, I need to put my OpenAI token, and I don't have one, but it's pretty cool. Yeah, that's mermaid. That's not really something that I want to use, but it's pretty cool. Like the AI tools are really becoming the new reality for us, and I think we should all learn them and utilize them the best we could. Anyway, let's put some. Oh, better idea, because I already tested some Pomodoro applications I'm using on my daily basis, Focus to do, and it's actually great. But the synchronization between clients doesn't really exist, and it's why I'm actually doing this whole project. So I wanted to go through those apps that I downloaded. I just type Pomodoro in App Store and download few first that came to the search results. I want to go through them and write some do's and don'ts, like what I like about the design, what I don't like, what I would like to copy. I'm not ashamed to be copying. I mean, it's Pomodoro app. Like, in how many different ways you can implement a timer, and I just want to have like a list of what I want to do, what I don't want to do, and then use that to create wireframe, and then use wireframe to create designs in Figma. So it's like a few steps process. And okay, let's start with Focus to do. Okay, so that's like the first screen that you see when you open the app. Sorry. And it's not bad, but I don't really want to focus on tasks. This is like your tasks for today, tomorrow, this week, planned at some point, events or whatever, and then you have your own tags that you can use to organize your tasks. That's not really the first thing I want to see when I open the Pomodoro app. So the first thing I would like to see is the Pomodoro itself, like the timer. So with 2 clicks or even one, you can just start the timer. That's like the main purpose of the app. So yeah, I even wrote that down, that the first screen should be the Pomodoro timer, so we can start it right away. And Focus to do also has something like I don't know, when you finish your Pomodoro timers, you get like sun rays or something. So this plant, you have like a screen dedicated to the plant growing, and more Pomodoro timers you finish, the plant is growing faster or something. Like I don't know. I don't like it. I definitely don't want that. I saw this idea or something similar in multiple different apps, and that's not really something I want to do. So I'll just write that down, that I don't want any silly plant growing screen. And this is like some statistics, I think. Yeah, so it can be useful, I think, like how much time you spent during Pomodoro. It's called here like concentration time, and I think the Apple Health application, it also has some way to so we can input like today I concentrated for 3 hours, and then you can see that all statistics. So it would be actually nice to connect your app with the health app. I don't know if Google has something similar. But to connect your application and your concentration time from Pomodoro with the health app, if you're into like gathering all the data in the health app, or basically giving your health data to Apple. But the statistics, it's something that I definitely would like to have. I don't know the details yet, but this is something that will come later. But I definitely want to have statistics. Yeah. Well, okay. I don't want that. I forgot it's markdown and every symbol has the meaning. Statistics page by day, week, and all together. Okay. So we had the statistics. Oh, the monthly view with when you did some timers and how many you did. That that's not bad. But rest. I don't know. I would have to think through. Like okay, something like that. So the days of the month where you were doing pomodoros would be highlighted in a way. Maybe the way it's highlighted would suggest how many you did or something like that. So this is how the main screen, the Pomodoro screen, looks like. Sorry, let me just. I see it's the view is stretched and I don't like it. So let me just try to figure out how to fix it. Okay. Mhm. Okay, I'm getting somewhere. Okay, guess we can leave it like that. So, anyway, that's the main screen of the explain. Okay, I see I have to update my bot response because this is definitely not what I'm doing today. But thanks for using the bot. Yeah, I just need to update it. I forgot what website that was actually when I configured that. It was like 2 or 3 months ago. Anyway, I'm talking about how I want to design and what I don't want to put in my Pomodoro app. Yeah, so that's the main Pomodoro screen. This is actually the break screen because every Pomodoro is contains like 2 elements. Chat animation. I think it's called, sorry, parrot or something. Just a second. Okay, you don't see it here. Just a second. That, this. Okay, I'll just do something else. So you see the name Stream Parrot. You can log in there with your Twitch account and then pick one of the animations like layouts or whatever, and it should give you the result you want. It's pretty cool, I admit. It reminds me like my terminal, like the theme I'm using. Why it's so stressed? I hate it so much. Okay. Transform. Edit. Okay, now it should be fine. So anyway, there are 2 elements of the Pomodoro. So there is working time, usually it's only 5 minutes, and then it's break time. It's 5 minutes. It should also be configurable, and the best if it's easily configurable. But this, I believe, should be the main screen of the application. And there are some cool buttons on the bottom, like the strict mode or counter mode, full screen, and white noise. I think at least the full screen and one white noise would be nice. I have no idea how to generate white noise, or this is just looped 3 seconds of some humming. But yeah, this screen and picking the task is also nice thing, because you can then connect it to like a to-do list and have like both functionalities in the app. So let me just okay, right away. Strict mode. Okay, cool. Oh, and picking the task. Okay. Yeah, that's the task picking. Oh, you can also create a task here. That's also actually nice. Not really first. It's like fourth, but I had 2 months or 3 months break because I wanted to edit my streams to put something on YouTube, but it's actually really annoying to go through 3 hours and pick the good parts and all that stuff that nothing happens. So I decided just to put the whole thing there. And then maybe if there is something interesting, I have a shortcut to record last 5 minutes and I will just edit those 5 minutes. Okay, that's the full screen mode. I really like those clocks, like clocks or flipper, I don't know. Okay, that's the white noise. And settings, yeah, definitely need settings. I would like to be able to set default work break time. So by default it's 25 and 5, but you can have a different schedule to work with. What else is there? Yeah, the length. Oh, okay, the long break. And when is the long break? That's actually important. Start the breaks. Okay. Okay, I want to have a long break. And okay, those are the tasks. Definitely would like to have a tasks screen, but not sure if with tasks divided in the way with tags and when are they planned. Maybe that's too much for the beginning, but that's a new screen. Today, tomorrow. This is not bad division actually. Okay. Is focus to do having some more something more? Okay, that would be everything. Let's hide it for now. Okay, if we have tasks screen. How many pomodoros are planned? And deadline. Okay, stuff like cool. I have pretty basic setup, I believe. I've been watching some YouTube guides, like what to do uh, to make your stream look nice. I don't remember who had the best video, like what inspired me the most. But this is a very basic setup, not that much automation and stuff. But I was actually amazed, like how many tools, utils, and stuff you can connect together to actually make the stream more interactive. Like I believe I have like smart home lights here. I can also connect it somehow. Like every time someone writes or the new one, there's new subscription or something, it will blink or whatever. It shouldn't be that hard. Also, I'm a software engineer. I can do everything. Okay, that's the next app. It's called Pomodoro, and that's the only screen there. It's everything, and there is no way of setting up the timer, so it's always 25. There is no way of assigning a task, and oh, also something I forgot. I definitely want to have a notification, like on Android. I don't know how it will look, but on iOS now you can have like the floating dock or something notification, and it's really really cool. Uh, how it's called? It's hanging notification. I think it's at least on Android. It's called hanging. Maybe with some colors indicating the state. Okay. I don't know if I would like to have such a simple screen. Probably not. But I'm thinking if I want to give users ability to change the value, the amount of time for work session or the break here on that screen or only in the settings. And I think the next app in Flow is doing such a thing. Not really. Oh yeah, the focus keeper has it. Like this is the very it's similar to like the analog timer you may have in your kitchen. Like you have to twist it to set it. So it's very similar UI here, and it's actually like 3-dimensional. It looks impressive. But I don't know if I would like it here. Actually, maybe uh, maybe not taking that much space. Sure, no problem. Okay, so something I wanted to steal from Flow is definitely the entry setup or the information. What is Pomodoro and why it's what way it's worth doing it. So how it's called, the entry screens. Probably some guide. Okay. This is, oh yeah, this is the type of notification I was talking about. So some icon probably indicating if is it running or not, and timer, and then after clicking, I think you can have, yeah, like task or something, or you can pause it because you have icons here. It's really nice. I'm ready for cringe. Yeah, I'm Polish, and I use Polish language in my phone, and those are screens from my phone. So yeah, why should there be English? Yep, not Polish, Polish from Poland. Okay, so we have the intro. I think that's the only thing I wanted to steal from Flow. Mm. Okay. Okay, this is like a sound setting. Oh, I remember. It was annoyingly ticking when set up. I definitely don't want that. Noise. Okay. Task creation. Pretty much the same. Recurring tasks. Okay, that can be actually adding task name. Okay, statistics is more or less the same. Okay, daily, weekly, monthly. Cool. Yeah, the hanging notification is really cool. I wonder how much work it would be to block like the in the strict mode. This is actually blocking the notifications or like other noises or notifications. And probably also the screen, like you cannot see anything else if you're in the strict mode of focus. Like you cannot start Pomodoro and then open your TikTok and doom scroll through the Pomodoro, because that's like defeating the purpose of using Pomodoro. Okay, I think that's enough. That's quite a lot of points I made from the other apps. So I should probably go to the design. I wonder if I can. Okay, have it opened a few times. Cool. And drawing. Right. Cool. Okay. Now reverse that. This one here. This one open on the. No. This one open on the right. Okay, cool. Now I see the what I my bullet points that I wrote down, and now I can start designing something. Wireframing, actually, not really designing. Okay. Let's put some screen here. What is that? Okay. Is there anything like? I definitely not. This one is not. Okay. Let's maybe stick with that one. That one. Okay, I have a lot of space in here. Let's start from the top left. Okay, I think it's indefinite, like board. It's quite nice. Anyway, so first I would like probably have to have this introduction screen or uh, initial guide. Why this up is better, you know. Okay, let's make it maybe bullet points. Cool. And that will probably have some few pages, maybe two. Let's not. Is it like a loading screen? Okay. Oh, quite nice. Let's put in like maybe 2 pages. Okay, let's copy this. But it's more elements here. Which one was it? Not this one. Okay, and next one is the main screen. So main Pomodoro screen. Okay, and maybe I'll put it. Okay, let's. Okay, I'll put the name here. So here would probably be the task name. Or picking the task button. Let's do it like this. Then I probably need like time. This should be bigger. Isn't there like... How can I make this text bigger? Fair enough. And probably some indicator like a circle. With something here, something here. Okay. And then probably some buttons on the bottom and on the top. Do I have anything? Yeah, it's like every Pomodoro app. Do I have like buttons here? What's that? That's actually nice. Okay, let's get rid of that. Put this one here. Can I change this thing? Yeah. Can't I? Okay, it's cool. I really like the. Sorry, why the app is better than others? The app is better than others. I mean, it will be when I finally do it because I want to do multiple clients and sync the Pomodoro timer between them. My problem with the apps I'm currently using is I'm starting it from browser extension, but my phone doesn't know it, and my watch also doesn't know it. And I would like to have like my watch ringing when the time is off and I should take a break, rather than me looking at the number somewhere in the browser extension because I don't always have a browser opened, uh, and the other way around. So if I started from my phone, my watch may not know that I'm doing Pomodoro, even though it's the same app. I use the complication of my watch from the app on my phone. Echo environment. I don't know what echo means in that sense, but I just want multiple clients, also the desktop ones for Windows, iOS, Linux, whatever. And to sync everything. So I want to use Firebase notifications for that. It seems cheap and already working. So like Apple. You mean ecosystem? Yeah, yeah. Yeah, so that's my point of like why I'm even doing the Pomodoro. The Pomodoro itself, it's or the to-do list. It sounds like the first year of university project that you will do with your eyes closed. But syncing and having it on multiple environments, like I mentioned, I want to have Android app, iOS app. I want to have watch complications, browser extension, and stuff like that. It's piling up. Like you have multiple technologies on every environment to pick, and that's part of the fun to pick the right technology or the wrong technology and learn it a bit and learn on your mistakes. That's why I think this whole multi-environment and synchronization is interesting concept, and I really need something like that. I really want to click on my browser extension and my watch after 25 minutes should ring. That's what I want to have. Yeah. No, I don't need search. Like some bottom buttons. Yeah, so if you're logged in, let's say, yeah, that would be crucial. So you have to be logged in all places, and then I can inform other clients that hey, something happened, like you started, you stopped, or whatever. Also, some database to have all your statistics and stuff, so you are not having all the data on your phone. But if you switch your phones to like from iOS to Android or whatever, or you may have Android phone and iPad then, and I would like everywhere to be the same, so you have like the same data and it's synchronized. Yes, there will be some backend to that app. I don't know yet how to do this. I'm pushing the decision as far as possible. For now, I've been using backend money. I don't know. I don't really plan on monetizing it yet. I think, well, so I hope I can run the backend cheap or for free. But if the app gets multiple users, then probably I will have to pay more for it, and I really don't feel like doing charity. So spending my own money for others to use my app. And yeah, then maybe probably I will figure out some premium or whatever. But it's a long way till that happens, so I don't think about it now. Oh, you mean backend is it's money? You mean meaning the cost for me? So to run backend, I need to spend something. It depends on scale, actually. For now, I've been planning at least on the like proof of concept or spiking this whole idea. I've been running on Firebase Cloud Functions, and until you really use a lot of them, so you scale, it's free to use. But I also don't have much experience in doing backend, and that's one of the reasons why I want to do the backend. Just to get some perspective and learn. Is there like a... This is nice. I don't think I get your point, man. I want to do backend because I don't have much experience in it, and I noticed that each time I work with something I don't have any experience, I learn something, and then I can uh, use that knowledge to be a better developer. Like there are a bit different principles in every type of development you can do. Okay, let's do that. Definitely want to have some more buttons on the bottom. Cool. I don't know much of the Python. I use Python only for like scripts or stuff I run on CI. Uh, you know this thing like which language is the hardest or the easiest. It's controversial. I mean, it's opinion, right? For me, Python is just another language. Like, okay, it's very useful though. Like you can really achieve a lot, but also not everything. It's not that universal as like for example JavaScript. Because in JavaScript you can work on the back end, you can create apps, web apps, like a lot of stuff you can do. Also like desktop apps, I think. I'm not sure about Python. Python is great for learning. I think it's actually great. Uh, but then you are quite limited to basically whatever you can run on backend. I don't think there is, or maybe there is some UI frameworks for Python, No idea. But it's cool that you have Python in school. I think the first language I had in school was like Delphi. So pretty ancient and not really used anywhere in practice. So like why even teach technology that is dead? Mm. Oh, this is actually have a better idea here. Probably different buttons, but something like that. Yeah, this is something I was looking. Don't think I need that. Okay, I think it looks kind of good. I need to make some amendments here. So I can use my iPad for that. Not really stop. I want to pause. Health check? What do you mean by health check app? Ah, yeah. I'm just too lazy to change the icon to something else. This should probably be like, I don't know, the pie chart or something. It's a wireframe, okay? It doesn't need to be exactly like the app will end up looking. Okay. Whoa. Okay, I don't want that. Okay, I wanna copy this. Mm, Actually, wrong. I don't want copying the wrong thing. This one. Okay, let me focus on what you're writing. So the task would be shown in a Pomodoro screen in a list. Okay, you can expand. Yeah, that's the idea here. So you can choose when starting the Pomodoro which task you're working on. After the Pomodoro is finished, the stats will show you which task you worked on for how much time. Kind of chaotic. I hope you get my point. Okay, so in my opinion, the most important thing here is to be able to start Pomodoro even without the task selected, and even picking the task when the Pomodoro is already started. This is just, putting random elements on the screen so I don't forget about them. I want to have a task picker some way in some way there. I mean, in like, wait, maybe if I just move it here. Okay. So in focus to do that I'm using, it's like here. This is the pick the task, and I don't know even what's on the bottom, what's on the top. Sorry, there. I will just open the app. Focus. Okay. Okay. So under here you have like the whole task list. So this is not really tasks. This is even grouped tasks. So we can pick it today, tomorrow, whatever. Mm-hmm. Yeah. So you mean sorry. So you mean like sorry, I need to figure out how to put those two things next to each other. But maybe let's see on other apps. Okay, here I don't even think there is any task related to the what you're doing. Oh, and here is new task. Ah, this way, okay. Relaxing task. That's an interesting concept, like to have task that is relaxing. What do you mean by relaxing? Playing games or watching TV or something? Because that's not really what you are putting in the Pomodoro. In the Pomodoro, you have work and break, and that's it. Actually, this doesn't matter. This. Thanks. Okay. Okay, so this is some settings. Oh wow, it's 9 p.m. already. See ya. Bye. It was a pleasure talking with you. Let's take this one and copy it here. Okay. So I should also think about how I want the tasks be represented here. And do I really need this? Because I would like to have tasks on the bottom. And here just a quick select. Not really like full blown I don't know, like this screen because it's separate. Okay, let's maybe put something here. Hmm. So this is actually maybe an idea to have a list of lists here in the tasks, and here just like what it looks like a quick select or last. Okay, let's add a note here. This here it's and here. Groups. That probably would be good to have some search bar here, right? I think it's is it this one? Yeah. Let's put it on the bottom. And then we would need a screen after picking something here. Go to the screen with the okay. What else we can have here? Maybe I can just open the Pomodoro. Oh, it would be really cool to start Pomodoro with the task from the task list. And then from the task, another screen. After clicking a particular task, you go to another screen, and this is the create edit screen. Due date. Repeating reminders. subtasks. Why not? And maybe some nodes. Cool. Okay. This one, I move it further. I don't think in that rate, I don't think I will even start designing it in Figma. But that's good, actually. I still need to learn Figma. Okay. Now, what's the difference between settings and profile? Right? I think it will be the same. So I can remove this one. It kind of depends how I will like organize the whole thing, but maybe just 3 buttons on the bottom. So the tasks list, the Pomodoro, which is the main screen, and the statistics, and everything else will be in the tasks. I mean, the tasks itself, it's like few screens anyway. And then the settings with the profile, like logging or whatever, it will be somewhere here. So I'll just remove that one. Oh, cool. The arrow stayed there. Now we have settings, and here I would like to have I'm thinking if I even want to allow users to have avatar or something, I don't think it's necessary. Like, I never set avatar in the places where no one else can see it, because I honestly don't care, and if no one sees that, then why even bother? Mm, sync data, okay. What else can we have in this? Oh, I actually have that in notes. Let's maybe new line. Notifications maybe. Okay, and let's have length. Yeah, English is hard. That's default. Okay, so a long break after 4 pomodoros, like, okay. So 25, 5, 30, I guess, after 4 pomodoros, let's say. Patience. Mm. So this is connecting your Pomodoros as a concentration time in the Apple Health app. Okay. And also nice to have a link to open the initial screens with the explanation of like what's Pomodoro and why it's beneficial. Okay. What's that? Okay, it's not settings, but statistics. Oh, definitely don't want that. Okay, in statistics. So definitely, I would like to have hmm, in the header maybe like overall, like how many pomodoros you did, what's your overall concentration time. Uh, guess that can be the header with buttons to pick some data. I have no idea like how it's gonna look. Okay, some data. Those are just some ideas like how to present the data I will be gathering. Mm, okay. Yes, that's it. Okay. Mm-hmm. And this thing is actually linking to this page. What happened? Nope. Okay. Start pause. Okay. Here. Maybe reset. Here. Like. Then what's the difference between reset and stop? Yeah, I don't know. Maybe just 2 buttons is enough. Okay, I wonder if we just finished, or should I spend more time on like adding stuff in here? Cool, okay. Is it at least in a good place? Yep. All right. I think I will finish here and then do some tutorials on Pomodoro and no, sorry, not Pomodoro, but do some tutorials on Figma, how to use it, how to create components, and then design the whole thing. And that's plan maybe for the next stream. So anyone, thank you for watching and see you next time.